èrò tí ayé rò sí wa kò sùn
wọ́n fẹ́ kára jọ ká má lè padà wálé.
bàbò rẹ̀ máa ṣọ́ wa bẹ́ẹ̀ o
káráyé lè mọ̀ pé wọ́n ló rán wa níṣẹ́. bàbá ní wákàtí tí a wà
jẹ́ ká wà
lè rojú rere rẹ̀.
ohun tí mo lè sọ ṣáá ni wípé
Olúwa jọ mí lójú gidi gan.
ohun tí mo lè sọ ṣáá ni wípé
Olúwa jọ mí lójú gidi gan. Ó lè rí ayọ̀ ó sì múṣẹ. Thank you my Jesus, thank you my Lord.
ohun tí mo lè sọ ṣáá ni wípé
Olúwa jọ mí lójú gidi gan.
ohun tí mo lè sọ ṣáá ni wípé
Olúwa jọ mí lójú gidi gan. Ó lè rí ayọ̀ ó sì múṣẹ. Thank you my Jesus, thank you my Lord.
Every culture and society has its differences. Yes, we are different, but united in one nation.
It's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net. Every culture and society has its differences. Yes, we are different, but united in one nation.
It's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net. Every culture and society has its differences. Yes, we are different, but united in one nation.
It's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net.
I
It is happening on Sunday, 19th November 2017. Behold God's glory. Celestial Church of Christ, El Bethel Sanctuary, London, invites you to the celebration of God's glory at El Bethel 2017.
Hallelujah. My name is Tunde Alabi. I am the prophetic and apostolic presiding minister at El Bethel Sanctuary of the Celestial Church of Christ here in London. I would like to personally invite you to join us on the 19th of November 2017 as we celebrate the glory of God at our special Harvest Thanksgiving celebration.
Venue is Wills Hunters Club, Hornsey Street, SC15 1HB. Time is 3 p.m. prompt. Come, let us celebrate God for whom He is, that we may manifest His glory. Hallelujah.
God bless you as I look forward to seeing you on 19th November, that we may jointly manifest God's glory, because we are created for His glory. Amen.
I worship you.
It is happening on Sunday, 19th November 2017. Behold God's glory. Celestial Church of Christ, El Bethel Sanctuary, London, invites you to the celebration of God's glory at El Bethel 2017.
Hallelujah. My name is Tunde Alabi. I am the prophetic and apostolic presiding minister at El Bethel Sanctuary of the Celestial Church of Christ here in London. I would like to personally invite you to join us on the 19th of November 2017 as we celebrate the glory of God at our special Harvest Thanksgiving celebration.
Venue is Wills Hunters Club, Hornsey Street, SC15 1HB. Time is 3 p.m. prompt. Come, let us celebrate God for whom He is, that we may manifest His glory. Hallelujah.
God bless you as I look forward to seeing you on 19th November, that we may jointly manifest God's glory, because we are created for His glory. Amen.
I worship you.
It is happening on Sunday, 19th November 2017. Behold God's glory. Celestial Church of Christ, El Bethel Sanctuary, London, invites you to the celebration of God's glory at El Bethel 2017.
Hallelujah. My name is Tunde Alabi. I am the prophetic and apostolic presiding minister at El Bethel Sanctuary of the Celestial Church of Christ here in London. I would like to personally invite you to join us on the 19th of November 2017 as we celebrate the glory of God at our special Harvest Thanksgiving celebration.
Venue is Wills Hunters Club, Hornsey Street, SC15 1HB. Time is 3 p.m. prompt. Come, let us celebrate God for whom He is, that we may manifest His glory. Hallelujah.
God bless you as I look forward to seeing you on 19th November, that we may jointly manifest God's glory, because we are created for His glory. Amen.
I worship you.
It is happening on Sunday, 19th November 2017. Behold God's glory. Celestial Church of Christ, El Bethel Sanctuary, London, invites you to the celebration of God's glory at El Bethel 2017.
Hallelujah. My name is Tunde Alabi. I am the prophetic and apostolic presiding minister at El Bethel Sanctuary of the Celestial Church of Christ here in London. I would like to personally invite you to join us on the 19th of November 2017 as we celebrate the glory of God at our special Harvest Thanksgiving celebration.
Venue is Wills Hunters Club, Hornsey Street, SC15 1HB. Time is 3 p.m. prompt. Come, let us celebrate God for whom He is, that we may manifest His glory. Hallelujah.
God bless you as I look forward to seeing you on 19th November, that we may jointly manifest God's glory, because we are created for His glory. Amen.
I worship.
Ohun tí mo lè sọ ṣáá ni wípé
Olúwa jọ mí lójú gidi gan.
ohun tí mo lè sọ ṣáá ni wípé
Olúwa jọ mí lójú gidi gan. Ó lè rí ayọ̀ ó sì mú ṣẹ. Thank you my Jesus, thank you my Lord.
kẹ́yìn sí mi. Má kẹ́yìn sí mi. Má kẹ́yìn sí mi Ọlọ́run mo bẹ̀. Gbà tó bá kọjú sí ẹlòmíràn. Mo bẹ̀ ọ́ má fìyà jẹ mí. Má fìyà jẹ mí bàbá. Má fìyà jẹ mí Ọlọ́run mo bẹ̀. Gbà tó bá ṣàánú fún ẹlòmíràn. Ọlọ́run má fòṣì tà mí. Má fòṣì tà mí bàbá. Má fòṣì tà mí Ọlọ́run mo bẹ̀, mo bẹ̀. Gbà tó bá ṣọlá fún ẹlòmíràn. Bàbá ní wákàtí tí a wà, jẹ́ ká wà ní rojú rere rẹ̀. Bàbá ní wákàtí tí a wà, jẹ́ ká wà ní rojú rere rẹ̀. Torí èrò táyé rò sí wa kò sùn, wọ́n fẹ́ kára jọ ká má lè padà wálé. Èrò tí ayé rò sí wa kò sùn, wọ́n fẹ́ kára jọ ká má lè padà wálé. Pàgò rẹ̀ máa ṣọ́ wa bẹ́ẹ̀ o, káráyé lè mọ̀ pé wọ́n ló rán wa níṣẹ́. Bàbá ní wákàtí tí a wà, jẹ́ ká wà ní rojú rere rẹ̀. Ohun tí mo lè sọ ṣáá ni wípé Olúwa jọ mí lójú gidi gan. Ohun tí mo lè sọ ṣáá ni wípé Olúwa jọ mí lójú gidi gan. Ó lè rí ayọ̀ ó sì múṣẹ. Thank you my Jesus, thank you my Lord. Ohun tí mo lè sọ ṣáá ni wípé Olúwa jọ mí lójú gidi gan. Ohun tí mo lè sọ ṣáá ni wípé Olúwa jọ mí lójú gidi gan. Ó lè rí ayọ̀ ó sì múṣẹ. Thank you my Jesus, thank you my Lord. Ó kù díẹ̀ fún mi nígbà kan tayọ̀. Wọ́n ti gbàgbé pé Ọlọ́run máa ló ní kọ́kọ́rọ́ tó ṣí ọ̀nà tó sì ti ọ̀nà gbogbo pa. Wọ́n kóra jọ láì níye láti máa yẹ̀yẹ́ mi. Wọ́n ti gbàgbé pé Ọlọ́run máa ló ní kọ́kọ́rọ́ tó ṣí ọ̀nà tó sì ti ọ̀nà gbogbo pa. Àsìkò tó tí Ọlọ́run ṣí ìwé kan mi o, òkúta tọ́mọ létí pọ̀ láwa fi gbé lérò. Hallelujah, sọba tó pẹ̀nù ọ̀tá mọ́. Ohun tí mo lè sọ ṣáá ni wípé Olúwa jọ mí lójú gidi gan. Ohun tí mo lè sọ ṣáá ni wípé Olúwa jọ mí lójú gidi gan. Day by day you are guiding me. Thank you my Jesus, thank you my Lord. Thank you my Jesus, thank you my Lord. Day by day you are guiding me. Oh Jesus, thank you my Jesus, thank you my Lord.
joining in. Oh my gosh, there are people waiting already. I'm sorry. I was just trying to invite people. And the more I was pressing invite, it's like they keep coming. Invite. Oti Longju. Facebook, please, you need to do just one invite. So when we press invite, it goes to all our friends. Please help me to pass it to, what's his name? You know, don't let me, I cannot pronounce that name. So if I start shooting my Igbo from trying to call Gooseball, whatever, please pardon me for spelling your name wrong or calling your name wrong. You know, when you people want to call our name now, like Adeli Bigbe, you say Adeli Mrs. Adeli Big, Miss Ade Bridge, Miss Big Beach. If you want to call my surname, you cannot call my surname too. But that's not the case. I cannot pronounce the name. Mike Zuzu. You understood it? Good evening, my brothers, my sisters, my mummies, my daddies, my uncles, my auntie. I'm back again, Kike Diamond, known as Noble Police. We are here at Noble People International Magazine. We are here at Noble People TV. We are on YouTube. We are on Instagram. We are on Twitter. Yeah, you know that bird. We are there. We are Yashio, Baba Shio. We are there. It's us. Welcome again. It's another week. Glory be to God. And you can see my post lately. I've been posting some stuff like what God cannot do. Nothing. There's nothing impossible for God to do. He can do anything. In fact, I don't even know. Maybe because it's the month of my birthday. I'm not one of those people that will start posting from the 1st of the month, even from last month. People that their birthday is in December, they've already posted, my birthday is soon. They're counting, count down to my birthday for 60 days. Kilo day, kilo and wa. I will not tell you the date of my birthday, so I will wait till that day so that I will know who loves me. Let me see who's online. You all know my rules. I don't like to call names out without me getting a permission. So if you like me to recognition you, pardon me for my English. You all know that my English is not good at. You know, it's not good at. I spoke a lot of grammar, a lot of grammatical error. So if I'm shooting English, bend your head, dodge your head, go left, go right, you know. So please say hello to me so that I can welcome you to my show. And with Noble Police. Today's topic, it's about our government, first, Nigeria. And it's about us, we, women, men, sissy, youth, everybody. So please help me to share. I like people to share when I'm on live so that people can join and interact, you know, so that we can all contributed together and mingle it together on the show. We can all pour it our minds out, you know. And when I finish, you can delete it. I don't mind. But while I'm doing, like you're watching me now, please help me to share. Please help me to share so that you can invite people in to watch the show. Okay, the first person to say hello, Noble Police, is Mr. Alinson Brighton. Where have you been? I've not seen you for a while. Thank you, Police. You cited me. I cited you too. Shop kisses, everybody. Please help me to share. I see my wonderful, oh my gosh. I said I don't like saying names without me getting permission. But because one of my brother's birthday today and we are the same month, Bailey of Balalege, Uncle Bayo, what? Photographer. Welcome, my brother, lovely brother. I wish you a happy birthday. And Jabami true kisses and loves to him and wish him happy birthday from me. Happy birthday to you, Mr. Bayo Bailey of Balalege. Happy birthday. I wish you long life and prosperity, and God Almighty will grant you all your heart desires. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Please, if you're just joining in, help me to share. Help me to share. Say hello to me so that I can say hello to you. I've always said I don't like mentioning people's name, but if you know it's your birthday, I will mention your name. Also to our lovely mother in the house, Woli Joe. Arewa Josu Woli Joe, happy birthday to you, ma. Emiya Shepupo Eshop Olopodo Omorere lo magbeyin gbogbo wa lagbara Jesu. Eje won mo ni agbara Olorun. Happy birthday to you, ma. God bless you. Happy birthday. Yes, let's go straight to today's topic. I don't know why a lot of people are watching, I can see, but maybe they've said hello when I was trying to invite and I did not see. I'm so sorry if you have comments before I start looking, because I can't see, it's gone. So I can only see my brother Alinson make comments now, and Mr. Bayo made a comment. And everybody else, I've not seen your comment, and I don't like to mention your name without me asking for your permission. Yes, today's topic, like I said, is how can we, when I was talking to one of my friends about this topic, I said, they said, what are you doing today? I said, my topic is how can Nigeria community in diaspora help the youth of the streets? Yeah, I said, how can Nigeria community help the youth of the streets? And because he wasn't a Nigerian, he said, why? Like as if I'm racist, that why am I going on Nipe just Nigerian? It's not that. If you've watched my show before, sorry, you will see that I've treated loads of things about youth, not only about Nigeria. I treated so many topics, but only but if each country, no matter what country you are from, if each country can discipline their country wherever they are, I think this world will be a better place for every one of us, regardless of where we are from. I don't know if my mommies and my daddies, you're understanding what I'm saying. Thank you, my Wally Joe, my beautiful mommy, Oluyomi, Olupomile, Oluwamaponyilema. Thank you. My wonderful, lovely sister, Mrs. Abu. Thank you. Hi, Noble Police, Ima. Yes, like I'm saying. So if we can all come together, not only Nigeria, regardless of wherever you come from, if we can all do a show about our own youth. Now I'm coming out for Nigerian youth, both in abroad and diaspora. I mean, both in Nigeria and abroad, everywhere, anywhere in the world. Yeah? What are we doing to help our youth off the streets? What are we doing to help our youth off the streets? So please, my brother that said I'm a bit, that why am I treating Nigeria only? It's not that. We can all come out as different countries can all come out to talk about. It doesn't matter if you're Nigeria, you're this, you're that. All of us as a country each, if we can curb our children to be a better children in this world, the whole world will be a better place for everybody and for our children. The same thing goes for the country as well. Teach your country so that your country will be a better country. So let's start from our country. So I'm starting from my country. Thank you, my mommy Oluyomi. Please help me to share my sisters, I went on, I like to make research before I come. I love the topic to be interactive. I don't like talking for myself. Let's join in together and reason together, talk about it together. Please. I went on, when I was doing my research, I went on Post Nigeria. Yeah, it's Post Nigeria. I went on Post Nigeria, and on it has because we just celebrated 57th independence for Nigeria. So it has 57 reason to be a Nigerian. But I picked some, that I want us to talk about. I picked some that I want us to talk about. And this, I wanted to, how can I put that in English? I wanted to connect with our youth, not only in diaspora, but in Nigeria as well. What are our governments? What are they doing for our youth? What are they doing for our children to better their life, to keep them off the streets? On Facebook, you know, social media, it's exposed so many things that we've been seeing. We've seen young children nowadays. There was a boy, that I saw, a little boy, only army. So that was describing the army. Ake, kinikon, you know, that one farm, what also Sabe streets in Kokomeye, as young as, is it 13 or 14? And there's many more of them like that. Sometimes I was like, well, it's their fault. Sometimes it's not their fault. There's so many university students that has finished uni that don't have a job. Is it their fault? Please, if you're just joining in, sell it to me so that I can recognize your presence and I can sell it to you. Please help me to share while you're watching. Help me to share, please. So what our government see? Let me talk to you. For the first time, Noble Police is reaching out to Nigerians, to people that can help, not only our government only. Help me to finish the Yoruba. You know, not only them. People always says we want change, but where is the change? Is the change coming from our government only? What about us? What about us? What are we doing as individual? As individual, especially you people that are very rich in Nigeria. How are you helping our youth? How are you helping our youth in Nigeria? I'm going to talk about Nigeria before I move back to diaspora. How are we helping our youth? It says Nigeria is the giant of Africa, and this is not clinch. The future of the world is geared towards the success of Africa, and Nigeria is a strategic point to be at center of this development. So Nigeria is the giant of Africa. Yes. What about our youth? Where is our youth? The giant of what? Nothing. So I picked some points out that I really want us to you know, reason with. Also, it says Nigeria is the most populous black nation in the world. 1 out of every 5 Africans is a Nigerian. Yeah? But what are we doing? What impact are we having on this youth? This is all our agbalagba in everything. Imagine our governments, our elders in the big position. I'm not disrespecting anybody, but our daddies, please. But what are you doing? What are you doing? We are your daughters as well. Not only the children you born yourself are your own children. We as Nigerian, as you, the government of Nigeria, we are under you. Help us. Help the youth. The youth are suffering. They are crying. The children are crying. What are the futures of the generation coming? What are the hopes for the children that are even not the unborn children? What are their hopes when the youth does not have any hope? Nigeria will be better. Nigeria will be better when? When is it going to be better? Tomorrow, every year, even prayer, every 24/7, round the year, we are praying for Nigeria. I don't think there's anybody in this world that are Nigerians that don't pray for Nigeria. But there's a time that we get fed up and say, no. We are reaching out for you, our government. You people at the top. My daddies, my mommies, my granddads. We are reaching to you. We need help. You know, if Nigeria is success there, we that are in diaspora, we will be able to be proud more to come home. Today, they kill so. Tomorrow, they kill so. There was a doctor, it's on my thing, that went to Nigeria for holiday. He got killed. That is not the kind of news we want to be hearing and listening to. Build the future of the youth in Nigeria. It says Nigeria has one of the fastest growing economies in the world. There would be immense opportunity for people who are into business. Who are the people into business? Just the riches. What about the poor? Who are the people in business in Nigeria? Who are the people in business in Nigeria? Those that know people. Those that are well connected. How are we helping our youth? Good evening once again. If you're just joining in, this is Ant with Noble Police. Today is serious talk. I am not laughing. Usually I'm laughing, I'm happy, but you know, there's sometimes that we need to reason together and talk together. My brothers, my sisters, my mommies, my daddy, please don't just look. I want you to communicate with me. If you're just joining in, please say hello to me so that I can reach out to you. Please help me to share as you're coming in also. It says Nigeria has a huge agricultural potential that has yet to be untapped. That are yet to be untapped. Who are the people that will untap this? If Nigeria has a huge agricultural potential that has yet to be untapped, it is a great sector of the economy to invest in. Who are the people that will invest in it? Who are you employing for your work? You have a business, right? But you want to employ people that's gone out already, people that has connection already. Yes, you want them to build your business, but are you thinking about the less privileged? What are the opportunities and the chance you're giving to them? This is the one I love most. It says Nigeria has a big and vibrant youth population. They can be used to push the economic forward, especially in a small-scale industry. I'm going to read it again. Nigeria has a big and vibrant youth population. Yes, they have. And how are we making use of our youth? What jobs are we giving to them? What opportunities are we giving to them? What are the chances that we're giving to them? What help are we giving to them? What are the trainings that we're giving to them? Where is the education we're giving to them? Please, our government, the youth of Nigeria needs help, both home and abroad. What are the things that Nigerians are put in place in different countries that we are in to help the youth? If anybody knows, please write it. If you know anything that the government has provided for youth in different countries that is there, when Nigerian youth need help, that they can go there, they can go to reach out for help. Even in Nigeria, where Nigeria is based, Nigeria itself, what is there for the youth? What are the things that is provided there that said, you that just finished uni, you that just finished school, when you need help, come to so place. We have so many children on the streets of Nigeria asking for money, begging, stealing, drugs, everything. Why? See, today is a bit, so everybody is keeping quiet. You're not typing, which sometimes when I get in the mood of talking, I know how it feels. You just want to listen to me to talk. But I will appreciate if we can comment, please. And if you have connections on how we can help our children, both in Nigeria and diaspora, please make comments. Welcome if you're just joining in. I see so many people coming in. But I do like and appreciate when people say hello. Another one says, Nigeria is a country where you can literally shop while in traffic. Nigeria is a country where you can literally shop while in traffic. Who are these people selling in traffic? Who are the aquas on the streets of Nigeria? That they sell goods on the streets while in traffic, when the life is in danger. A tire of a car can just step on their foot. A car can knock them off the road. And yet these are our youth, our young ones doing this because there's no job. Lack of education. Lack of jobs. There's nothing for them to do. And those that they just keep going, that they want to make it in life, they're on the street, on the traffic, where there's cars left and right, without brake and with brake. When, you know, life is not guaranteed for them. You see our little kids crossing the road. How are we helping ourselves in Nigeria? What are we doing to impact on the youth in Nigeria? It says Nigeria is very rich when it comes to natural resources. There are at least 400 natural resources in this country, according to a survey, 2003 survey. So what are these resources? How are we putting it out? How are we making our youth to have an opportunity in all these things? There is jobs, there is jobs, there is jobs. Who are you giving the jobs to? Well-connected people, rich people. People that have never suffered, people that have never even with application, without application, they know the job, they don't know the job. Once they are well connected, you put them in. What are the things we are doing to help Nigerian youth in Nigeria? This is not a question to the government, also to people on the top, people that are rich, people that are well-to-do. Some will say they have connection, they have connection, they have connection. You have connection. Can't you connect people that doesn't have the privilege? But you can only connect people that are already well-do. You know, I'm going to quickly go back to the way we send money. Please, people that, you people that they send money to, I'm not embarrassing you or anything, but please, some of you are well-to-do. And still yet, you beg for money, when there are people that doesn't even have 1 naira out there. Some of you have a roof over your head. You have a house of your own. You're still begging. Yet there are people on the streets. Our youth are on the streets. Apart from our youth, the little ones gone. From 6-year-old, they're on the streets, begging, selling stuff, joining gang, doing bad stuff. You're not thinking about their needs. How many people have you helped? How many people have you helped? Good evening, Mr. Banky Food Odutaya, one and only Banky Food in Nigeria. If you're looking for the best cook, please contact my brother, Banky Food Odutaya. Welcome, sir. Uncle Banky, I'm gonna ask you as well, because you have a business you run in Nigeria. What are the impacts that you're giving to the youth out there? How many people have you employed? What are you doing to help our youth? The youth needs help. Because if you have connections in Nigeria, I know we say Oresho. How can I put that in English? If you know the word in English, help me to say it. Oresho, one has to be careful to help. Yes, one has to be careful to help. But these people need our help. There are genuine people out there that are suffering. Nowadays we'll see people making videos saying they want to kill themselves. The suffering is too much. So. And you see some people that will comment and say, go and kill yourself. It's the only you that is suffering. But you see some people and say, please give me their number. Let me help. What are we doing to help one another? You train them. Thank you, Mr. Banky Food. Now that's one person that I know in Nigeria that has business. But in London, I can say so many people that are doing business, so I'm gonna come to that one. But in Nigeria, Banky Food says, I watch his profile and his program when he's making food, you know, you will see that he's got staff. So he's reaching out to people as well to help them. Please, if you can help more people, please help them. What are the trainings that are there in Nigeria for people to go? You know, like in, you say, Iluyat or Silu. But no, in this country, I'm going to compare. Yeah? They have things here for their own, for everybody. But what we ourselves, what are we doing to help ourselves? We cannot rely in the country we are in. I said because I'm in London now, that London people will help me, they'll give me training. Yes, they will. But my own country where I come from, how are you helping me? Because how are you helping me? I shouldn't even go there. Let me talk about Nigeria. If you're not even helping people in Nigeria in the first place, how can you help us in diaspora? What are you doing in Nigeria? How are we helping our youth? What are the things that we're doing to help? I have at least 40 guys. They have, thank you, Mr. Banky Food. Please, if you can encourage other people that you know that has business, let them help people. There's so many of our youth out there in Nigeria that are suffering. So many. You know, some of our girls, they're going into prostitution. Some are going into stealing. Especially the boys. You know, they're going to join gangs. Start taking knife around, start taking gun. There was 2 that I watched yesterday with guns. There's one said he started 2 years ago, one started 3 years ago, and they're friends. Mr. Banky says now they can work and make money for themselves. God bless you, Banky Food. So that's why I like to advertise you. You're one of the best I know. Well done. God bless your work. Continue to train them as you can, and God will continue to provide for you. My daddy F.2 Oguleye, please tell them. Thank you, sir. Please, you need to tell them as well. You need to write something to encourage people in Nigeria, especially our government. Because our government, we are begging you. Please, please, Nigeria, enough of suffer. Enough. If we can say we are one of the richest country. And so what happened now? Where is the money? How are we spending the money? What are we spending the money on? Give this youth work to do. There are so many roads in Nigeria that need repair. Give it to this youth. Give them a try. Put this money. You see, it's only in Nigeria that one person will have 100 billion. One person. You cannot even finish that money before you die. You might even making my English scatter self. Please. Only in Nigeria one person have 100 billion. 1 million pounds. 1 cubic compounds. Only one person. Please. Think of Ojo Atisu. The day you will die, the day you will sleep, that you will not wake no more. Where is that money going to go to? You say your children. Even your generation, 1 billion. They're still eating out of that money. Because help other people. Help others. Don't be selfish. People that doesn't even have, they are doing their best to help. What about you that have? What are you going to do with it? You want to buy a house? You have 100 houses that you can only sleep on one. And that one house, you build it that when people come, they say, wow, how many rooms can you sleep in? 1. How many cars can you drive at a time? 1. So it's as if our youth's future is nothing to us. We want Nigeria to be at the top, to keep growing. How would Nigeria be growing when we are not developing our youth? It's only the elders. I'm sorry, I'm not cursing anybody. I am not rude to anybody, please, because I know some bloggers out there, they are quick to just pick up one little thing that somebody says. This is a general talk to all Nigerians. might be a governor, whatever, politician, doctors, musician, whatever you are. If you cannot help the person next to you, you are nothing. You are nothing. It's not only children that come from your womb that are your children. There are other children out there that are suffering, especially most of our rich people in Nigeria. Some of them will say, don't relate to so, because they don't have money in their family, because they are poor in your family. I beg, sir, where did you get the money? Yes, some of you work for the money, but can't you help another person so that another person can help another person so that our country can develop more? What's the sense of saying Nigeria is the richest country, Nigeria is the best country, when it's not showing on us? I'm going to read the comments. From Banky Food Odutaya. Everybody needs help. I start rough, but the road is still rough, but I'm still managing. Where some rich clients we give you job without paying balance. Imagine. You a rich person will give somebody job. I want to help. I should try that to develop. While it's some balance. I know how that feels, Mr. Banky. I know how that feels. Some people will tell you that will give you work to do after you bought everything. You are a food, you're a decorator of food and everything. You do food most, Uncle Banky. Imagine care of initiating, yeah? They've given you the job. They've not paid. You've bought everything that you're going to cook at the party. Then I'll call you last minute. I'm sorry, we've got somebody else. After you've bought everything, what should you do with the food? You should cook it for yourself. Mr. Prince B. Oludemi says, good topic tonight, Noble Police. Thank you so much. Please, our fellow Nigeria in Nigeria, I'm talking to you now. I'm coming back to Diaspora. But I want to talk to people in Nigeria first. Our government, our politicians, our elders, our brothers, our uncles, the rich, the average. How are you helping the youth in our country? What are the things, what are the impacts? Is there an impact that I want you to work? Please, let's think that we are here today. Look, I'm talking now. If I sleep, I don't know what's going to happen. Some will say, God forbid, you will not die. That's not the case. The case is what you are doing right when you are alive. Not what you will do tomorrow. Tomorrow might be too late. All this money that you said you have that you cannot make an impact in another person's life, what's the point of you having the money? Isn't that greediness, selfishness, wickedness? Huh? You know, we have most of our rich, whatever in Nigeria now, they're very arrogant, very rude. What? Because you have money, and noble police don't have money. Life shouldn't be like that. So I want to talk to you now, our musician, our top musician, our politician, film production, anybody that are rich in Nigeria that are making it work. I know some say they're doing it, we don't know. They're shaking it up. Don't do that, we don't know. Well, with me personally, I will not say you're showing off. Come out and say this is what I'm doing for the youth. Let people see what you are doing for the youth. Whoever that want to talk bad of you and say you're doing show off, let them come out and do the same. There is no show off when you're helping. When you come out and say, this is what I put down for the youth to enjoy from, to how can I put it, to have the opportunity and the chance in. How are you making an impact on the youth in Nigeria? Please. Maybe because I have so many friends on Facebook, because I see a lot, especially our youth and our children. There was one that interviewed, he said his stepmom is not treating him very well, so he ran away from the house. And one of the police in Nigeria interviewed him and says, Nigerians, how can we help this boy? The boy already joined one of the gang, courts. You know, he has a mark in his face. And it says he ran away from home because he's not been treated well. Please, as stepmothers as well, stepmothers, stepfathers, remember you have your own children. And if you don't have yet, you're going to have. So if you treat your husband's children badly, remember you have children too. Uncle Bankifu says, it happens about a month ago. I worked for one family in Ijebu, my country. I still have 97K balance to date and they never pay. Imagine giving excuse. Please call them, phone them. You threaten them, go tell them your lawyer, give them any excuses, embarrass them. Some people, they just have mouth self. They want to do party with no money. Show off. The money that you should help the youth, go and give it to them. No, you want to do show off. Somebody have helped you to cook and do things. 97K balance, you've not paid. And tomorrow you will come, you'll be making out. Your own children, generations are there. Do you know what is going to happen to them? They said it's what you sow, you will reap. So if you think you're only helping the well-connected people, when your own generation comes, when there's no connected people, who's going to help them? Nobody. Because they will be waiting for that connected person to come. Nigerian government, politicians, the riches in Nigeria, our musician, our, what do you call it? Everything. Everybody that is okay, what to do in Nigeria, help our youth. If you help one each, just take one child each, take them out and help them. And let that child, whoever that you're helping, let them write a note and says when they're okay, they will pick one person and help that person too. Let it keep going that way. I'm sure that is when changes will start happening. But for now, there can never be any changes when we're not making any changes. Please help me to share this video. Help me to share. So whoever that is watching, please help me to share. If you have somebody that is well able to do, that is well connected, please help me to beg them. I don't have any. Me too, I'm from poor family. Help me to beg. I will do what I can do. At least I have Podium Radio. And I know Podium Radio is helping, you know. So I can beg Podium, Auntie Titi Abori Adeko. She has a school in Nigeria now, Podium School in Nigeria. You know, she can employ people to take them off the street, help the youth, give them training in Nigeria. So please, if you have business, I know it's not easy to help. Sometimes we say it's dangerous to help, but sometimes we have to give somebody the doubt. Yes. But sometimes we just need to close our eye and do what we gotta do. Please, Nigerian youth needs help. Nigerian children need help. Our elders. I'm not going to say don't let us open, because I'm not up there yet. I'm still a baby. But please, our elders, don't open your eye and let Nigeria rotten. In every country we go now, they've given Nigerians bad names. We are the one most crossing the river without thinking of our health, our safety, anything, because most people want to run away from the poverty in Nigeria, so that they do anything to just get out of Nigeria. And most of them have died on their way, not even crossing over the Red Sea, and not even reaching where they think their life will be better off. You know, they cannot swim, they don't have life jackets, they don't even know where the boat is taking them, but because of the poverty they're facing in Nigeria, all of them rush there, they want to travel. Please, Nigerians in Nigeria, the youth in Nigeria, sorry, I blow English there. Yes, the youth and the children in Nigeria are crying. Social media has exposed so many things. We cannot continue to say we are one of the richest, we are one of the greatest country, we are one of the best country, we are one of the celebrated country, we are one of this country, without helping our youth. The youth, the children are Nigerian future. How? Let me ask you a question. You're watching, yes? How are we helping Nigeria? What are the impacts? Government, our governments. Our government. You will close school. Children that are reading, studying in university, in secondary school, in primary school. They're nearly there. Bam! You close the school on them. They cannot read, they cannot write. Dan and then Superstore, one and only in Peckham. Dan and then Superstore. Well done, my beautiful sister, for watching. Happy birthday to you in advance. In case I forget, I've said happy birthday already. I think it's tomorrow or the 12th. I think it's 11 or 12. Happy birthday to you in advance. God Almighty will grant you all your heart desire. Loki, la mama lo. Yes. It's only Nigeria that, I don't know if it's still, the same, but when I was in Nigeria, you bring your own chair. Imagine, government, you cannot provide us anything. Book, you cannot provide. Book is too big. Common pencil, pen, you cannot provide for us in school. We'll bring our own chair, bring our own cutlass, to cut the grass. I remember those days, to cut the grass in our own school. Why? And we call ourselves the one of the top richest, the country that has oil, the country that has water, the country that has sweetness, the country that has... Yes, we have. But how are we showing it? We're showing it, we're just the top people, our fathers up there, our mothers out there, up there, our elderly. 60, 70, 80, you have billion. The youth, they have 1 naira, 1 kobo. Is that the way? Is that the way for forwardness in Nigeria? Is that the changes? 57 years anniversary, independence. 57 and Nigeria is still like this? Do you blame some people that will say they're not from Nigeria? When somebody says, oh, I'm not Nigerian, you start saying they're bastard, they're this. How would they be proud of it when you're not even making any changes? And we're saying change. I'm not talking for the people that are older. I'm talking for the youth. I am talking for the children. The generation of Nigeria, I am out for them today. We are begging you. We are begging you. Please, let that change come through our youth in Nigeria. Give them change. Support their education. Give them job to do. Give them proper education. Stop closing school uni on them. Stop leaving them after they finish, they graduate. No jobs for them unless they have connections. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't. You can see all these countries, small countries now. All their mouths is they just talk anyhow to us. Is it our fault? Is it not your fault, sir? Mass up there. There's one little rat now. What do they call the boy from what country? Saying there's still other women in the country. Look at that rubbish that one is talking about on we the richest, the king, the queen, the futures. Anybody now, anywhere, in any country, they talk to us anyhow. Why is that? I'm asking you, sir. Please, bloggers, I did not mention any name. Don't crop what I'm saying and go and show now. We too, we are bloggers. You blog me, I blog you. How? What are the impacts? What are we doing to help our youth? Our youth are everywhere in this country, suffering. They're all about suffering. In their own country, they are suffering. It shouldn't be like that. If we call Nigeria the most richest, the most this, the most that, the most, you know, there's loads of good things about Nigerians. There are loads of good things now. They've changed it to bad things for us. They will say Nigeria is the most Olodu, is the most 419, is the most this, is the most Igba. We are not. But if you start making that changes now on our youth, impact them to be a better children, better youth, then yes, that name now that is sweet, that they're calling us, we come back to be, yes, what we are. Stop pulling us back. They said forward ever, backward never. But now we are going backward. Why? You know, back then, when I was not even born, they said Nigeria was sweet. Although it went through the rough time, the time of Idi Amin, everything, I don't know the story much, but there's been a time that Nigeria was so good, everything was good. What happened? Who made whoever that has made that changes to be bad? Somebody else can turn it around to be good. We're waiting for that Messiah. When is that Messiah gonna come? It's only us. We'll be fighting each other. Let's look into the future of our youth in Nigeria. Let's look into how we can help the youth of Nigeria. What are the impacts? What are the things you and I can do for Nigeria? You know, we have some people out there in Nigeria that they can come together and plan something and say, look, this is for the youth, let's help the youth. Why can't we join hands together? I'm begging you, my sisters, big brothers, uncle, daddies, mummies out there in Nigeria, in my country, Nigeria, the great country. Please put hands together. Do something for this youth. The suffering is too much. I know some people will say, Kilo, come in. Did they send me? Nobody sent me. I'm just a young girl. But I love youth. I love children. I like talking about them. One of my things that goes in my head is, how can we better our life? We have the generation, and we should support each other. If I cannot support financially, I can come out with my voice, with the gift that God has given to me, to come out just as Christian, Muslim come out to preach. I can come out to preach the work of the youth as well, that the youth needs help. It's our youth in Nigeria you see on the streets, selling bells, selling pop-off, selling akara. When we come from school, quickly change their clothes, go and sell, go and do this. They are trying. You know, who among of you that have seen somebody, a young child selling, and you said, come, let me help. There's a guy, actually, I forgot his name, Don. He goes on the streets of Nigeria, and you can see, and he do a video to show what he's doing. He's making a great impact. Well done, sir. I don't know you, but well done. I've seen your work. Well done. Well done. Big well done to you. And he will show what he's doing. He will call them, give them money. You know, some people say that money, but you see that little money he gives to them, it can help them a little bit to go away. You know, how many people, he cannot do it on his own. And there's some people that he says it, that some people send money from abroad for him to help others, which is good. So if we can do that, if you have many more of him doing that, it will go a long way. But most of us, we need our governments. And this money is too much for one person. Biko, when we see Nigerian cabinets, there, how many of them? There's loads of them. All of you that are there, you are rich enough to help. You are rich enough to even take 20 children each for yourself and say, let me help this child. Send them to school. You know, build them up. Give them a job. If they become a doctor, put them in one hospital. Let them start practicing and make their money. Whatever job that they want to do, let them train them to be that, you know. Hello, my lovely sister, Auntie Sheyi, whatever, one and only in London. If you want the best cake, please go to Auntie Sheyi, whatever. So please, our leaders in Nigeria. Our leaders, the driver, is our power, the driver, no, I'm right, you know, my English is not so good. The driver of our car, the driver of our life, girl, in Nigeria, that's what you are now, our leaders. You are the one driving us. Please, stop driving us to the bush. Drive us through the sweet road. Don't drive us through a rough road anymore. There's so many jobs to create in Nigeria for our youth. So many jobs out there, opportunity. There's so many things that is wrong with Nigeria that need fixing. And all these things can be given to our youth to do. Please. Some youth don't have a roof under their head. They don't even know what's in the next 5 hours, what they will eat. That is why some of them go into parties. They start stealing, start taking gun, you know, things like that, going into crime. Because they don't have any other means of surviving. That some of them, they've been brainwashed by the people even at the top to do their dirty work. Please, I'm not staying in London. I won't tell you the country I am, so don't come and take me. So please, our elders, our leaders in Nigeria, the youth needs your help. Let's do this, let's do this. Just pick 1,000 youths, 1,000 for 2018. Help them. Help them and let them sign a contract to say when they are in that position that, you know, you're leading them to, maybe they want to study law, or they want to be a doctor, they want to be a mechanical engineer, so. They will also take someone and help the person. Let's start from there and see how we can develop Nigeria together, especially our youth. There are parents out there that are crying because their children cannot provide for them. You know, we always pray that we will reap what we have sowed, you know, helping our children, we help them to grow and things like that. And we want to sit down and lay back and eat the fruit of our labor. But how can they eat the fruit of their labor when you government are not providing enough education, enough jobs, and things like that for our children? When only the people at the top that is only reaping from what they didn't even sow. It shouldn't be like that. The same way this little one was born, that's the same way the person that is right on top there was. So we come from the same Obioni now, you know, down there. There's no difference. And you know, and also to all the kingmans out there, is it the kingship? What would I call them? In every state, every local, whatever, and your bar, nibobo, igbimo. Please borrow me the words to use, sir. You know, please help your community. Let all this start from one community to one community. If we can start doing that, you know, I think every community has someone. Ejo, I'm gonna say something that you might not like. Please, let us use the money to better the youth's life. Let us use the money, and Nigerian money, our money, to have an impact on our youth in Nigeria. There's so many youths out there. There was another one that I saw on social media. The man is only one man, and he took so many children in one roof. Completed, but he's helping them. And social media is so good nowadays, because I've seen people trying to help from abroad, especially those in UK. When I go on the walls, I see I've seen Auntie Ratty Susie. You know, there was a little boy that the face got burnt, and the hand, and they had to amputate one of his hand. He's only 3-year-old, I think. In Nigeria, nobody wants to, you know, it's not that nobody wants to help, but it's difficult to put the payment and everything down. And she's asking people to help. So if you can help, please do help. And you can it doesn't mean the person should be my family. You know, I personally, please, if you're just joining in, say hello. I've seen lots of people joining in, but nobody is saying anything because what I'm saying is going into everybody's head, trying to digest and, you know, try to reason with what I'm saying. I appreciate that. You know, like I was saying, I personally, I'm sorry, but I will not help people that are okay, that are well to do. I am sorry. I will not help people that are well to do. I will help those that I know that they don't have anything, they don't have kobo. And I believe that's the way it should be. Because if you have a house already, you have a roof, you can eat, why should I be helping you? When there's somebody there that have not even eaten the whole day, that don't even know what he or she is gonna eat tomorrow. But you that have 1 month's food in your freezer or your fridge or at home and you're begging. Please, let's help the needy, especially our youth. Let's help our youth, very important. They are the future. This youth, some of us are just so greedy. Our leaders, some of you are just so greedy that you think where that position that you are now, you're gonna be there forever. That your children that will take over, your children will take over. That, you know, that your generation will take over that position through your life. Do you know what tomorrow holds? Do you know what tomorrow holds? Because you're in power, you don't think of the people that don't even have 1 kobo of power. Some of you out there, you suffer the youth more, the poor more. You know, Nigeria has become, if you don't have mouths, if you don't have connection, if you don't have this, if you don't have that, you are nobody. We are all somebody. I am somebody. Somebody that don't have 1 penny is somebody. So far is able to breathe. So far is still in this world is somebody. Nobody of today can become somebody of tomorrow. Let's help our youth. Nigerian politicians, Nigerian governments, top people in Nigeria, our guy on top, our mommies on top, our grandma up top, and Yalaje, Yoloja, and Yiloba, Kabesi, and Yolori. Everybody that are well to do in Nigeria, please let's help the youth. Let's build this youth. Let's build it up. Let's build the life up. The youth lives. Let's build them up. There are so many unborn generation that are still coming to Nigeria. Let's help the future of Nigeria. If we want Nigeria to be a better place, we need to start now. We've done 57th Independence Day. We're gonna come back next year and celebrate 58 in the same way, the same thing, the same talk. Please, enough of people talking to us anyhow. In every country, we Nigerians are. There's no respect for Nigeria anymore. Why is that? Nigeria is a proud country, but we're not making people proud of us anymore. Everywhere we go now, they talk to us, they look down on us, they don't trust us anymore. we've become just anybody. It's never too late. It's not too late. Nigeria can still be that better Nigeria. On social media as well, you see all the roads. You know, people will be coming out begging, Ijoba, Ejo, especially our youth. Do we have to come out and beg before you government help? Let's look deep into what is killing Nigeria. Let's go deep in that root. What exactly is causing all these things? I know they said Rome was not built in a day, but it's 58 years independent already. 57, sorry. How long is it going to be built? Nigeria is going to be built again. How long?
And society has its differences. Yes, we are different, but united in one nation.
It's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes, because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net. Every culture and society has its differences. Yes, we are different, but united in one nation.
It's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes, because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net. Every culture and society has its differences. Yes, we are different, but united in one nation.
It's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes, because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net. Every culture and society has its differences. Yes, we are different, but united in one nation.
It's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes, because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net. Every culture and society has its differences. Yes, we are different, but united in one nation.
It's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net.
That when I see any of our youth that are posted on social media that they're still suffering or is in the street or
Every culture and society has its differences. Yes, we are different, but united in one nation.
it's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net. Every culture and society has its differences. Yes, we are different, but united in one nation.
It's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net. Every culture and
our youth. Epsilon production, movie production, help the youth. Everybody that I'm saying help the youth, not just help them and leave them. Pay their salary, employ them, give them something to do, train them. Please, any catering service out there, please employ our youth. Don't employ mama, baba, baba. Help this youth. This youth will help their mother, their parents. If you have a shop, help the youth. Builders out there, property developers, help the youth. Stop helping those you have connection with only. Stop helping only top people that are already well-do already, that they are okay. Help our youth. Help those small children on the streets. There's so many kids sleeping under the bridge. I forgot what bridge they call it when they caught that boy that the police was interviewing. It says there's so many of them sleeping under the bridge. How are they buffeted? What are they eating? Jesus. Please. Don't make me cry. This is very touching and painful. Please. Our youth are screaming. Help the youth. The youth, there's no job for them. Even hospital self, they can't employ because there's no money. Even our hospital in Nigeria is another thing. Without money, no treatments. That's another topic. Our youth needs help. Please, we need to stop them going on the streets. But if we can provide them with something to be doing, they will come off the streets. So many youth on the streets. But the way that we can help them come off the streets is to help them. Train them. Give them something to do. Employ them. What are they doing here? Kilomantro, apprenticeship. Did I say right? Apprenticeship. You know, create one for the children. It's not only because London is doing the African Half Talent, I mean London Half Talent. That's not, yes, you're helping some of them, but please put on a proper show, a proper things that we help our youth, we build them up. Mr. Adebayo Adaga said, God will take us there. Amen. Amen. God will take us there. But please don't let us wait for so long, for too long. It's 57 years. By 68th, independence, Nigerian celebration. Let's have a good impact. Let's see the youth saying, well done to Nigeria. How many years does that take? 3 years. Yeah. So let the youth come out then in 3 years' time and says, well done to Nigeria. Let the youth all come together and say something fabulous, something good about Nigeria. Train, the police, whatever it is in Nigeria, put the youth in, train them, proper training. Discipline them, like no ebuja, no fraud, no nothing. Train them, well trained. And I'm going to use this opportunity to beg people in diaspora as well. You that you're okay, you can set up things in Nigeria. You can help. Connect with people that want to help in Nigeria and help them. Give them workshops, to do. I don't even think if you have any crime, whatever in Nigeria, that when there's something we can send our youths there, to help them build their life back and things like that. What are the things we have in Nigeria set up? I keep asking, nobody has answered me that question. What is in Nigeria that is set up for our youth to help them? I've not heard anything, I've not seen anything to say, oh, when you go to so, they're helping the youth. I know one of our daddy, I forgot his name, I think it was in Noble celebration that we do. He does something with the prison people in Nigeria. He goes to Mr. Daddy Tunde Oyiloye. I've seen his post that he posts some things about Nigerian prison and things like that. He helps out, and there's another one, Team Nigeria. He helps with the football in Nigeria. Yes, to help their youth. Yes, thank you. Well done. And what else? And see, Abike Ade help the charity in Nigeria. We have so many charity organizations that they're helping Nigeria. We want to see more. We want to see you helping the youth to develop. These children are the future of Nigeria. They are the future. We have so many footballers in Nigeria that we can only hear their name when the football is coming. After the football, we don't know them anymore. So who are the youth coming after them? There's something about we in Nigeria. We keep one, you see, if me now, I go into something, I become the governor, the lady, how would I call myself? To reach 80 something, I'm still in that position. Should it be like that? It shouldn't. Sometimes we need to reshuffle. We need to make changes. Give other people chance. But we don't do that. But we Nigerians, in Kotabanja, if we have billion that is coming in for us, we want that billion to be coming till we die. And when we die, that money is just sitting there, nothing. Remember the time of the BVN and things. That's when they start finding money everywhere. That money now, what did they do with it? We don't even know. But that money, whoever finds it, please, you should have just go on the streets of Nigeria and start spraying it around. Let the kids, the youth, let them grab it and use it for their own good. But it doesn't work like that, unfortunately, even in any country. We've got 7 more minutes to talk about Nigeria, then I'll come to Diaspora. But I'm treating the case. I'm going to read something I've not finished reading about Nigeria. Nigeria is a country that we believe, okay? It says Nigeria has produced many reputable musicians, from Fela Nicola Pokoti, King Sunny Ade. You know, this musician legend have helped put Nigeria on the map. Is it just that too? Who is the next Fela Anikulapo? Who is gonna be the next King Sunny Ade that we can see that thing in them? That is what we need to be building with this youth. People that when we say they are legend, there should be another person coming at the back as a legend. Daddy was King Sunny Ade. Who is coming next? Who are you training? Who are you giving that chance of yourself to? And say, yes, this is my person. I'm going to train you like I am. Fela Anikulapo, may your soul continue to rest in perfect peace. You know, so many people will just come out, bah! And there they're gone. So who are these people? Who are you impacting? You know, Nigeria has produced many reputable musicians, from Fela Anikulapo, let's King Sunny Ade, only 2. Where are the rest? Where are the youth? Who is like them? Who is as strong as them? It says several survey has shown that Nigeria are the happiest people on earth. Yes, I can agree that we are the happiest people. No matter the circumstances of condition, Nigeria will always find a way to be happy. And that is the only thing that is still keeping all of us alive as Nigeria. Because no matter the condition, we are still happy. Poverty, we are still happy, but we shouldn't be happy now. It's sad. Not only does Nigeria have business moguls, it has one of the richest men, a richest woman in the world, like Aliko Dangote, Folorunsho Alakija. Who? That's Dangote. Yes, I've heard a few things that you're doing that is good. Well done. Keep doing it. But we need you to do more on our youth, please. Folorunsho Alakija, ma, please. We need Nigerian youth needs you. They need you. They need help. It also says Nigerians are some of the smart people in the world. We are smart, but how can we be smarter? When we are lack of so many things, our youth are lack of education. Our youth are lack, there's no job. The lack of roof over their head. It says Nigeria are very confident. Yes, we are. I am. No matter where they are. We are very confident, but not anymore. Because I've seen on social media where so many countries now, they look down on us. They're killing our confidence because our governments are not helping us. So we come out, we're very confident and this and that. But then they put us down because one, 2, 3 things that other country will say to us, I'm a gentleman. In a sense, you can easily spot a Nigerian in another country in the way he walks with so much confidence. In a room of Africans, you would easily know who is Nigerian. Very true. But sir, our government, if you're not helping us, all these things will die. You see the nice word that Pause put down for us. Nigeria are very confident, no matter where they are. You can easily spot a Nigerian in another country in the way he works with so much confidence. In a room of Africans, you would easily know who is Nigerian. But we are killing this softly, softly, softly because we are not building the youth up. All the youth that's supposed to be in our country, All of them are eager to just come out because of poverty. They're going through the Red Sea without any experience and dying and dying and dying. How many do you want to kill for us? Government, please wake up. Our leaders, wake up. Sorry. Well-to-do people in Nigeria, please wake up. Our Obas, our kingmen, wake up. Help our youth. Despite all the numerous challenges and problems, Nigeria still remains one invisible country, bound by hope that things will become better. I beg, sir, when? When should we wait till? How long should we wait for? Ẹ̀yin adarí òṣèlú wa, ẹ̀yin òṣèlú wa, ẹ̀yin adarí Nigerians. Àbí Nigeria then. When should we wait for? How long for? Another kidney is coming now. You know, they'll start being this and that again. About Nigeria feda. When will you start helping our youth, our children? How can you keep our children off the streets in Nigeria? How can you keep the youth off under the bridge that they are sleeping? How can you keep our youth off the streets, joining courties, joining robbery, joining gang, prostitutions? How are you going to keep them off the streets? How are you helping? How are you keeping them off the streets? We want answer to this. How can you help? What are the things you're putting down to help our youth and our children in Nigeria? What are the impacts you are putting down on our youth in Nigeria? What are the hopes of the youth in Nigeria? What are the hope of these youth parents, that the children will one day look after them, take care of them, reap what they have sowed in the children's life? What are the hopes of the student that have graduated that has no job? What are the hopes of those in secondary schools? Now most people will say it doesn't matter if you study or if you don't study, because in Nigeria you study or no study, same level. Why is that? We Nigerians, we like to study. We want to go to school. We want to be educated. But what's the point of us going to school in Nigeria to get an education when we finish, there's no job for us? No training. It's all about connection. It's who you know. Our country is a sweet country. Our country is one of the best countries. Our country is one of the richest countries. Our country is full of joy, full of honey, full of sweetness. Why can't we maintain it like that? Spread the money around. Help the youth, help the children. Please, one more time before I go, it's 9:30, so I want to divert to the diaspora, youth in diaspora. So before I go to my part 2, our leaders in Nigeria, please open your eye. Please, 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 for the sake of that country called Nigeria, help our youth, the youth of tomorrow. Help the generation, the unborn generation. Help them. And the only way you can help the unborn generation is to train those that are alive, that are there right now. Please, please leave all these things for our children. Give them good life. Support them. Support them. Sit down yourself. Reap what you have sown. Let's enjoy the fruit of your labor. In this country, in diaspora, there's an age limit of when you retire. In Nigeria, 100, if you can work, you're still there in the leadership, left and right, no rest. There's time for everything. Please, be cool. Thank you. Thank you for watching still. I know people are just listening. They just want to listen to what I'm saying, because sometimes there's some topic that we actually move you and touch you that all you want to do is listen, and listen is listen. I'm going to go to keeping our children off the streets in diaspora, and this is to our mommies, daddies, uncles, sisters, especially parents. I've always said this, and it's something that happens every time we hear this, we hear that, but for a while now things have gone down. Glory be to God. I've not been hearing, and I will not hear any bad news about our children in Jesus' name. Nothing is gonna happen to them bad. I don't know how to do prayer much in English. When it comes to Yoruba, I can pray from now to tomorrow. When it comes to English, I'll just be shooting. So that's good. That's good. On the news, I've not heard where they say a Nigeria boy shaking it. We will not hear that. So we need to keep it going. We need to help one another, especially our children, our friends' children, so far, I'm not saying only Nigeria, but because I say when you pay but like I said before I start, I said if each country can talk to their children, each country talk to people from your country and say this and that, I think every country will be the best country. Don't let us lie to ourselves. This country are trying. Wherever you are, America, London, Dublin, anywhere you are, wherever you are, they are doing their best. They are doing the best. So some of us, when we go abroad, we say, "Oh, you or die, you or shekiniko." One in the also concession, where there is no commandments. Please help me to translate English. You also possession. But Nigerian people, you hear that. So if you can abide with any law, wherever you are, right? If you can abide with the law, there will not be no trouble. It's only when you don't abide with laws that will say, oh, they're not good, they're not that. In this country, if they say you too, don't take gun, no, and you don't take gun, there's no problem, there's no trouble. But when you take it, when they told you, don't take it, then you're looking for trouble. Oh, I forgot to read something before I moved to diaspora. Quickly, I'm going to go to it back to Nigeria. What caused all this thing is bad leadership. Why our youth and children are on the streets in Nigeria is bad leadership, greed, no jobs, even with education, no jobs, corruption, homeless, lack of parental training, poor environment, and lack of needs. When you don't have what you want or what you desire, it pushes you to go and do all these things. That's for the Nigerian part. In diaspora, I'm on it now. So what was I saying? In diaspora, where we are, wherever you are, there's always law. There's always law. Sometimes you cannot compare where you are from to where you are. In some countries, there's law, but they don't follow the law. But where we are in London, there is law. And if you don't follow the law, you will be in trouble. Train your youth, train your children. I've said it so many times on my program. I've done so many topics about children, about parents, and things like that. Sometimes when we notice that, our children are not doing well, help them. if you notice that your children are lying to you that they've gone to school and they're not in school. And sometimes, you know, our children are on the streets, maybe difficult family relationship, you know, lack of boundaries and parental supervision, having friends who commit crimes, drug and alcohol misuse. All these things can put our children on the streets, you know. But most of all, what we need and how we can help our children, prayer is the master key. Be it in any religion, prayer is the first thing. You know, I like to compare myself most times, you know, like after my own 8-year-old, even before he was 8, I said, if you wake up, it's prayer. Mommy is there, mommy is not there, pray. You know what he does? Because I listen to prayer in the morning. When I'm listening to it, and I said, mommy, good morning, in Jesus' name. And that's because of the prayer I was listening to that reminds him. Or when he gets in the bathroom, he goes, in Jesus' name, he's waiting for me to say amen. I said, just keep saying it. You say amen. Because I want to teach him that even if I'm not there, not only when I'm there you do the prayer, no, even when I'm not there, you still pray. You know, parents are generally the most important people in their children's life. You know, their views and behaviors can have a good or bad influence on their children's behavior, including offending behavior. We want to keep our children off the streets wherever we are. We don't want them to tag or label our children as troublemaker. We don't want our children to be seen on the street of Stratford, on the street of Deptford, on the street of Peckham, on the street of Kent, you know, being, you know, troubling the community. We don't want to see our children like that. You know, it says children are much likely to get into trouble or staying on the streets if they have a good relationship. If you have a good relationship as a mother, a father, and you can talk openly with them. You know, sometimes when you and your children, you don't talk inside the house. I'm talking about the youth. You don't mingle with them, you don't do nothing with them. It's easier for them to just go outside and start playing outside. From little age, they now become street, how can I say it? Street friend, or I don't even know what words to use for them. Encourage your children. Build a relationship with your youth. Hang out with your youth, just like hang with noble police. Hang out with your youth. Talk to them, play with them, go cinema with them. Someone say, mommy, no, I'm not going. Listen, if you're a friend with your children, there's no way they will be saying no to you. It's only once in a while when they want to have time with a friend, they will say no. So in school and community, children are also likely to get into the streets, playing on the streets, if the parents have an interest in the if the parent does not have a good relationship, like they don't care about the education or whatever is going on in their life. You have a daughter now, or you have a son in secondary school or in college, comes back from college, you don't even care of what he or she is doing. You don't ask, what did you do at school today? You know, your child just come home and say, mommy, I'm going out. And because you don't want that child to disturb you, you said it's okay. Excuse me, sir, you're pushing your child into the streets. So how can you keep them off the streets? How can you keep your child off the streets? Ask them questions when they come from school. Let them show you what they have done that day. Revise with them. Watch telly with them. Talk to them. Sometimes they want to have their own time. That's fair enough. Let them go to their room and do whatever they want to do. Some of you, your children will come out just straight when they come from school. Take up, they don't even need to take up their youth already. They just drop their bag. There they go, outside already. 11 o'clock, you've not seen them. 10 o'clock, you've not seen them. You're not calling them that. Where are you? You yourself, you even gone to work. Every time it's job. How can you keep your children hooked? How can we help? Even let me come now as a community, Nigeria community in diaspora. How can we help to keep Nigerian children off the streets? What do you do yourself? Are you a business person? Do you work in the community? Do you have ideas on how you can put something together, a training together, what did I call it again? Apprenticeship together for our youth, I'm talking about Nigeria in diaspora, the youth of Nigeria in diaspora. How can you help them? Forget about papers or no papers. It has nothing to do with that. What can you build? How can you support one another? Are you a makeup person that maybe when the kids, you know that the kids, I saw one that I shared. It was by Daisy and some other beautiful two ladies where they did makeup practice for the youth and it was free. Well done. You know, those kind of things. It was 2-3 days training that could keep the children off the street because they have something to do while they're on holiday. How many people is doing that? Thinking ahead. I think that's the days they do another show for the children during the holiday time. I'm a star. It's for children. I think it's dancing or different things that they do. You know, things like that. You put things together to help the Nigerian community. Noble People International magazine has started to look into what they will start doing as well in diaspora for the youth. If it's picture training for the youth, you know, during the holiday time to train whoever that want to be a photographer, they're looking into that, and it's gonna happen. What are you doing in this country that we are, wherever you are, America, anywhere you are? How are you supporting the Nigerian community to keep our children, Nigerian children, off the streets? Are you a fashion designer that, you know, the school time is coming where they're going to have like a 6 weeks holiday and you put something together to say, oh, for 1 week, I'm going to train the children. I'm going to let them come in. I'm going to show them how to sew a gown or something. I think I've seen that as well. Can't remember the name. Are you a footballer that, you know, you're good at playing football, you can coach? What have you put into place to help the Nigerian community and say, look, put it out there on social media and say, I'm inviting the youth of Nigeria to come and play football and so. Mrs. Abu is there, is one of Noble People International magazine. He helps with building business and she can help as well. But we want all these people to come out more. Tell us what they can do, how they can support the Nigerian community. I think she's from Sierra Leone, so she can come out and do something about Sierra Leone and talk about helping youth, Sierra Leone youth off the streets. What are you doing as a group of, maybe you're in, you know, in London, in Nigeria, everywhere they have, we are the fans of so, we are the club so, we are the beautiful ladies of so. You have 12, 20 people. As a group, beautiful ladies or sister in the house, or brothers in the house, my angelical, whatever you are, as a club, as a fan, what are the things you're putting down for the Nigerian community to help put the youth off the streets? When you have a meeting, what are the things? Do you include Nigerian youth in whatever you do? Some of us know. Why? We don't care. We don't know them. Remember, they are our children. You know, we want to build a better future for the youth of Nigerians, both in abroad and home. You know, churches in diasporas, all the churches, what are you doing to help the youth? I think Messiah Church last year, they did a lot of events for children, for the youth, and they will sit down even in the church and they will talk together about youth things. I saw that, yes. But I want more. Other churches that I've seen, LOC, I saw them as well last year. They did some youth cinema, things like that for the youth, you know, for them to come together. We need more. We need to pull our people on the street, not only our family, not only our friends, but people like all Nigerians together. Even the good ones and the bad ones, let them join together. You know, when the bad see the good, they will start doing the good thing. Don't twist it and say if the good see. No, there's nobody that is doing good that want to turn into bad. Is it that you are bad and want to change into good? Only the wicked want to be bad. You know, how can we keep our children off the street, the youth especially? You know, when they start reaching the age of 13, the teenage age, once it's like youth, you know, they do whatever they want because they can go out and come in anytime. How are we keeping them? You know, you have a restaurant, you know, what are you doing? What are your thoughts? Can you invite 2-3 youths and, you know, to come and learn how to make pop-off, how to make meat pie? There's men chef, there's women chef. Uncle Richard or Onitolo, please, I know you do stone t-shirts and things like that. Please think of our youth. I think you do the karate things with the youth, but with your t-shirt, please help the youth as well. Let them start doing something with you. Like I said, if you have a club, you know, there's loads of clubs now in London. GQ, K1 Fan, Noble Fan, Sister Club, the Elegant Ladies, the so. When you go to your meeting, please remember the youth. How can you support the youth? How can you keep the youth of Nigeria off the streets? How can the youth of this country from Nigeria abide with the laws of this youth? Of this country. See, everything is youth in my mind. When it comes to children and youth, they're all in my head. How are we supporting our youth in diaspora? I've only got 10 minutes to go. Mr. Nobu Adeaga, how are you supporting the youth for now? I know you are planning on how to start doing a training for our youth on photographer, and I think you did one last time. You had a young man that was helping. We need more of that. We need you to have maybe a studio section while they're on holiday, invite them to come and train them. But we take picture and we post it and say, this is what you're doing. This is Abu. I want to see that too with Sierra Leone children to help them, the youth, build their confidence. We cannot rely on government only. And this country is part of us. Yes, we live there. But we cannot rely. We need to build our community as well, so that they can start seeing they can start seeing us as a better person, as a good Nigeria. Not this country, all these countries that they look down on us now. We don't want any country to look down on us. So we need to build our youth wherever we are. Wherever we are, Malaysia, London, America, China, everywhere. Let's have an impact on Nigeria's youth. Let's build their confidence back. Let's make them a better person. We don't want to be hearing that Nigeria carry gun in Kinikan country, Nigeria take drug in Kinikan country, Nigeria kill. No. We don't want that anymore. We want to be hearing a good thing, like our brother that just won a boxing fight. If that one punched me once, I would faint. You know, we want to be hearing good names. Let's build these children up to be the next London footballer, the best. Kiloruko, Nana, even a girl can only play football, is Kiniko in London. Let's start hearing it. Diamond is the best news broadcaster, don't let me speak English, in UK. That's what we want to be hearing. The best musician in Kiniko fan is so. That's what we want to be hearing. My boss lady. Good evening, man. You know, We want to be hearing the children of Okeshola, they are the best in so. That's what we want to be hearing. Build our youth to be, you know, tabati poruko òyìnbó ẹyọ kan kí títí wá tẹ̀lé. Kọ́ orúkọ àwa ọmọ Nàìjíríà gan kó wà ní top. You know how they hail us when we're doing good things. So let's start building the future. Let's start building the future. You know, there's so many youth clubs now, you know, that we can register our kids. That's why I bring this. Unfortunately, I didn't plan to bring it, but where I put my laptop, I saw it. It's membership form that was given to my son yesterday because he started a youth club already. He's only 8, but he started. I put him anything. I always tell the parents at my children's school, I said, anything free, Papa, I will enroll my son into it. Not bad things or good things. After school club, he does 3 days after school club. He goes to youth club. 4 days is on youth thing. Fridays, me and my son are on Noble Show. Don't worry, one day I will interview him. If he hears his words, even at home we practice. This is Noble People International TV. My name is Diamond. I will record him and say, Noble, you see him? You know, that's the way it should be. When you start, when you start building your children, from your children, you will now bring, like, I've joined my community now because of all this. You know, it's just by play. I was talking now, I go to my community, I talk to people there, I tell them what I do, you know, and now they put me with the community. I do some things with the children. We started the 2 weeks doing the half time. I volunteer myself to do something with the kids. And now I'm part of helping in the community, which if you have the time, yes, I have the time. If you call me jobless, call me anything, I am jobless. You know, the jobless people work most, Papa. So I join the community, I work with the community. And when you do that, it doesn't, you can give 1 day of your time to your community. Don't say Iwe, don't say Kiniko. They didn't ask you to bring your passport, did they? Once you can do a CRB, they don't call it CRB anymore, they call it DBS. Once you have that in place, that you know you're okay, you don't have criminal record and so, you're good to go. Join your community. When you join your community, seriously, you get more information. They said lack of knowledge. You know, when you don't know something, you just don't know anything. It's good to have knowledge. Since I've joined the community, that I start talking to I know more. I know more of my rights self. You know, and in this country, most of us don't know our rights because we're lack of knowledge. So we don't know nothing. But you see, when you involve with your children, your kids, my own 8-year-old, it teaches me more than I know. I will say something to say, Mommy, it's not like that. So when you get involved with the youth, you learn more, you know more, especially about where you are, the country you are. You know more. Money is not everything. If you have money and you don't have, your lack of education or lack of, you know, understanding, it's nothing. Then what are you going to use the money to do? Buy rubbish and nonsense because your lack of knowledge. Get involved with the youth. How come together? How can you support the youth, Nigerian youth? I'm very young, I keep saying it. But you know what? I want to build myself to be part of youth community where I can help the youth and the children to help themselves, to have, you know, to have that freedom of, I'm good, I can do this, I'm gonna study, I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be that. Get involved. Don't get involved with helping them to smoke, helping them to go to party, helping them to do bad things. I'm going to read a comment. Mrs. Abu says it's an amazing topic because as I was walking down from the O in Brixton, there are lots of things we can engage our youth to take them out of the street. Thank you. You know, and Mrs. Abu is involved in so many things, business planning, managing so many things. If somebody can remember the day I interviewed her, she's doing so many things. No, you know, it doesn't matter that she's from Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone, Nigeria, we can come together, build the lives of our youths, keep them off the streets. You know, have a training that maybe we'll tell them to come to so. We even the government, they do support all these things. If you have a, what do you call it? A plan, what do you call it? Business plan, and say, look, I want to do this for the youth of, it doesn't matter what youth you're doing, but you want to help keep them off the street. They like that. They will even appreciate that because you're helping the country too. You know, they will finance it. They will help you. So far, you know, that's I said, lack of knowledge, you know. So if you have that you can build, create something where you can train these children. Oh, Mr. Abu says our parents are from Nigeria. So very well, we can work proper together. I have a lot of Sierra Leone friends. The lady I work with at Umbrella on Thursdays, she's from Sierra Leone. But when she speaks Yoruba, you think she's Yoruba. So please, I'm talking to you, my mummies and daddies in diaspora. Let's think of what we can do to help get our children off the streets in diaspora. Churches, get up. There's lots of churches in UK. What are you doing to help Nigerians youth? There's only one church I've seen. I forgot the name. I think they do youth program every year where most of the CNS youths come together. We want to see more from different churches, from Pentecostals, Anglican, whatever, Muslim, the mosque. We want to see. I think the Muslim do youth things as well. We want to see more. We want you to come out. Let people see, let the world see that in so places, in that community, they're helping the youth of that community. Don't just help only one, how can I say it? Like 8 people in one church. No, help in that community. Let's say you are in Brixton community. How can you reach to Brixton community to say the youth of Brixton community, if you're Nigeria, it's not about being racist. No, you are trying to build your own country for the children to be better youth so that they can be useful in that country. That's what you're doing. There's no racist thing about it. And if other youth wants to come, welcome them. Welcome them from anywhere. Welcome them. Like I said, iluti osiofi, abi iluti ofiosi koseshe. You know, abide with the law of wherever you are. When you abide with the law of wherever you are, you don't have any problem. You don't have any problem. But it starts from youth. It's what you train your children to be today that they will become tomorrow. So if we can help, let's say I live in Lucian, if I can bring people together in Lucian community and says, I want to help Nigerian community in diaspora youth to be a better, you know, to be useful for Lucian community. If every country can stand up and do this, wherever we are, this world will be a better place for all of us. Every country have their own bad side. Every single country has their own. But if we can start changing things in this world, yeah, if we can start from each country. I am from Nigeria, and if we Nigerians can come together to say, look, I want to build the life of this youth of Nigeria, where I am from. I want to build them to be a better person. Sierra Leone, you come out and say, I want to do this for my people, the youth of Sierra Leone. I want to keep them off the street. Ghanaians, come out. Everybody come out and say, this is what I want to do for my own country. Precious is watching from office. Hello, Precious. How are you? That's my daughter. See, I've got beautiful names. Diamond Precious. Precious is Diamond. See, that's where I got my name from. Please, if you're just joining me, say hello to me so that I can say hi to you. So how can you keep the youth off the streets? Let them go to youth club, please. You know, I was talking to one of the parents yesterday. I was telling them, you know, what we have in the community, what you can enroll your children on in the community. And one of them told me, oh, I don't have the time. I laughed to myself, said, I don't have the time. No problem if you don't have the time. I love children, but I will not invite you now and say, oh, because my son goes to so club, yeah, my son goes to so club, and if you like to go, that is fine. And you're not telling me, that is good, you will be taking my children too. It doesn't work like that. You need to have time for your children. That is when you're building. Please. Please, 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 please. We need to get our children off the streets. It's 10 o'clock already, nearly finished. I'm going to go into, as usual, my adverts. I'm looking for my magazine. So, please, my mommies, my daddies, is very important. Let's keep, like my lovely Auntie Sheyi, whatever, you're a cake baker. Did I put the grammar right? You bake. Please help the youth. Yes, you did one last year or early this year at podium events where you invite people that want to learn how to do cake free of charge. Well done. Now that's what we want to be seeing. You know, training our children. I have my lovely boss lady. She's also looking into giving education to our youth. And our boss lady will be coming on the show very soon, either she likes it or not, to do youth topic like me. I'm putting everybody into what I'm doing. Even Diamond is going to come on the show very soon and start talking about little kids, what they learn, what they do at school. Yeah, so watch out to all Diamond's friends. My son will be giving out your secrets if you listen to your teacher or not. But don't worry, I have somebody that always tell me about him. That's why I like picking up his friends. Sometimes I will ask them, I say, can I pick up so? They don't know why. I'm picking up so because I know so when he gets to the car will tell me, Diamond's mom, you know Diamond, you know, I will be sitting there. When we get there, I said, Diamond, did you hear what your friend said? That's so. Good. That's what you call, I'm not saying everybody is good in their own way, but I am a good mother. That's what you call a good mother, because you listen to what, you know, your children, what they're going through at school. There's no way, no how. My son will come back from school, I will not ask, what did you do today? Go and do your homework. Go and do this. After he does his homework, he's free. You know, that's the way you build up your children. It's 8. But I don't know from what age. I think it's from 8 years old you can join the youth club, because he got this form from the youth club. You can see it says youth first, you know, for him to fill. But he is doing something, you know, Monday to Thursday. Monday to Wednesday is doing after school club. Thursday is doing, I forgot what is in media or whatever he's doing. And you know, that's the way you build them up from young age to when they reach 2021. You know, finally, please remember, many children have problems during their childhood, but most of these do not go on to commit crimes. The majority of those who do commit crime do not commit serious or multiple offenses, depending on how you build them up. Please, let's build our children up. You know, we have UK Youth. You can look into UK Youth. It's www.ukyouth.org. And when I was making the research, I was typing, how can Nigerian community help? You know, I always like making research. There's a Facebook page as well called Keeping the Youth Off the Street organization. You can look into that as well. So if you're interested in helping to keep the youth off the street, please inbox me. If we can all work together, if we can have something, you know, I know I'm going to talk to Miss Abu about it, if she can help. I don't know what she can organize or put some things together in one borough. If Nigerian youth can come there, it wouldn't probably matter whatever borough you come from, so long you want to be off the streets, or even if you're watching and you're a youth and you know people that are on the street and you would like to help them come off the streets. Sometimes in this country as well, we have parents who have lost their children, that the children are in foster home, that the children are just roaming about, and we have those that the kids are grown already, that they don't even need to be foster home, but they're homeless, they choose to live by themselves or just leave home because they're old enough to do so. Let's keep them off the streets. Keep them off the streets and help them. I want to appreciate everybody that's joined me today, everybody that have shared. Thank you. I appreciate you coming out every day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget, we have homeland food. We have homeland food. We have plantain fufu from homeland. We have curry from homeland. We have pandayam from homeland food. Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. They are not costly at all. They are good price. They are good price. In fact, I'm gonna take home myself, and when I make it, if you're lucky enough for me to post it, I will show you with my goosey soup. Yes, and don't let us forget Noble People International Magazine. Without them, Noble Police will not be here. So let's appreciate them. My boss lady, I appreciate you for being there. Even when you don't see me, call me, where are you? Thank you so much. God bless you. And I will never forget my boss, one and only Noble. Me and him, we are 5 and 6, whether you like it or not. And you people, apropos, keep saying what you're saying. We love you, we appreciate you, we like you. Keep on talking. It's Noble People International Magazine. Our head is there. And don't forget to, for your party, invite us. Your wedding, invite us. Naming ceremony, invite us. Garden party, invite us. Inside one room party, invite. Even if you want to do party in your bedroom, we will be there. Don't worry, we will off the lights. We won't see what you're doing. Invite us anywhere, we are there. We will be there. Manchester, Birmingham, America, Nigeria. Don't forget, you've seen us in Nigeria already, so you cannot say that lie. Not true. Everything about us, it's real. We are here at the most beautiful studio. So if you want to hang with me, and yes, I forgot to mention something. I keep getting messages that I only invite people that I like that. No, it's not like that, big old people. Please, if you want to hang with me, inbox me. If I said I should be inboxing people or asking people, I can't stop. And sometimes I don't want to embarrass myself as well. In social media now, you now post it, see, she's begging me to come on the show. But it's okay. If you want me to start doing that, I will message you. Come on my show. If you say no, it's no. There's no embarrassment in that. But anyway, please check us on Twitter, Instagram. We are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. Noble TV on YouTube. We are on YouTube. We have a magazine. We're just everywhere. And we love you, because without everybody watching us, we are nobody. We are here 24/7, Monday to Friday. We are here. I don't know if anybody see the show my boss did the other time about Ikpakwelede, Kimiko is there. If you don't know what Ikpakwelede, all those things, go and rewatch it. I think it was yesterday now. Yes, go and rewatch. Is there. So I appreciate everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining in. Mrs. Abuel, if I said I should start mentioning it, tomorrow we meet me here. But I just want to say thank you for everybody for watching. Have a beautiful, have a lovely Friday. What do I want to advertise before I go? Please remind me. We've got popcorn in the house. I'm not telling you the maker. Anyway, we'll see you next week Friday by God's grace. And see you. Don't forget, there's Manchester Rainbow Party. So please do go. If you're around Manchester, please be there. And thank you so much. Good night from Kike Diamond, Noble Police. See you.
Yes, because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net.